So yeah, did I remove you guys back here? I did not. Hey,
Back in black.
boop. We can surmise the last session pretty quickly. Not gonna lie.
Smack, smack, smite, done.
It's an onomatopoeia version of a synopsis, but that is technically true. Yes.
Yep.
Technically true. Not very well done though.
Well, how about going a bit more in depth?
Very succinct.
Oh yeah, this is up here. So where did we start? We started
Started in the previous
Ori.
round.
Yeah. We started with everyone kind of starting to get up. Ori immediately was just like, so let's go. Let's go the other way.
Can we go home? Let's go. I would like to go home now, please.
You don't have a home, you have amnesia. Your other option of a home is
Yeah.
Well, now's a good time to find one. Let's go.
That's Mick fucked up.
Yeah.
You don't have a home.
You don't have a home.
How dare you,
what's up?
Satoshi? She's so just upset now.
But very well suppressed.
I made a new one. I made a new prong. There we go.
Ooh,
There.
that actually looks very nice. Anyways, so we kind of say, sorry, Ori, we have to go kill the evil. And Ori's like, oh. We rest for a little bit. Some Meanlocks show up. They're
Yes.
just eviscerated with divine magic.
In transparency, you rested once. That's when Zelig installed Helgix. So
Sounds about right.
that.
Well,
So yeah, then some Meanlocks showed up and they were properly dealt with. No one even got any ill-fated stacks,
Ew.
I believe.
Yeah.
We rested again, because I kind of overdid it with the smiting.
appreciated though. Very
And
much
that's when
appreciated.
Zelig did something else, which I'm not going to describe yet.
It's the bodies in the water. We'll get to the bodies in a minute. So we chill, we do that, we head into this hallway, and Ruon has a smart idea of putting on the necrotic talismans, which probably saved a number of us from going unconscious. Ironically enough, it doesn't help
who
Ruon
has
at all, he
two-
just wasted it.
Unfortunately so, but in fairness, I didn't target him initially, so just, yeah, it's
True.
But yeah, who actually used their necrotic resistant? Okay, you did.
I would have done it, yeah.
You did it. Ruhan did it. Or he doesn't have one.
What's this one?
Feels bad.
And I'm not gonna talk about the NPCs. Because none of them use it. Okay,
They don't care about
Roger.
people.
Roger.
So, came in this room, looking around for, you know, the fucking skeleton centipede, and then he pulled Nothing Personnel Kid and was behind us the whole time.
Yeah, as I really went,
We didn't
really
look in
do
the
much
giant
of-
hole in the ceiling.
yeah.
In hindsight, probably
And about
should.
him just going behind you guys at all, because the hole was there.
Yeah, yeet.
The Skellypede.
Yeah. So Ruhan gets screwed very, very quickly. Just gets shoved in a box. A couple people get frightened. Relkirk did nothing the whole fight besides not die, which honestly, considering the situation, I think that's all he could be asked to do.
He did his best.
Yeah. You know what? And we appreciate him for trying. Just don't fall in the fucking pond. So that happened. Ori beat the shit out of it. Grayson, as an important note, attacked him over here and knocked this little dude out right here out of its torso. It was like a... How did you describe it? I want to say
Tuning
wishbone, but I know
fork.
that's wrong. Tuning fork, that's a word. Yeah, he had like a tuning fork in his rib cage? There was a
Yeah,
tuning fork
there you
involved.
go.
Knocked him
Where,
off.
okay,
It's over
well,
there.
if you look at, I'm not gonna do it to this one, because that one needs to stay there. Here, I'll put another one on the field.
Oops. Oh no.
Yeah, so if you see where the elongate centipede skeletal form transitions to the more humanoid ribcage skeletal form, like right here.
Sort
So,
of. It's like halfway in the black spot for me.
okay, here. We'll put it right here. There you go.
Oh, there you go. Go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's around here. Here. That's where it was. Between the vertebrae.
Oop.
Yeah. Fun thing, that.
Anyways. Yeah, there was also a wall of force at one point. God damn it, it's a good spell, but why does it have to be here? Relkirk
One of the
falls in
best.
the water at one point. Oh god. Get him back out. Rays discovers some stuff going on with Helgix as well as the stuff in the water. Actually, he discovered before the fight, I believe. He saw the imprint of where he was installed, as you put it.
Yeah, it's like a hairline fracture that glows. Very obvious.
I think Ray saw that. Was either Rays or
Yep.
Ferric? Yeah, Rays. Okay.
Yeah, so we have like the sphere, we have the curved scales that sort of go around it, and then there is a glowing, and it's the wrong color, glowing jigsaw piece essentially that you guys are able to identify.
And then, after just
Like this.
destroying the horrible monstrosity that was this guy, a number of people jumped at the core, which is also when Crash discovered that he had spell slots to use. Froze this guy in a cage. Varric,
Always some fucking boss fight mechanic I forget.
it's fine. Varric jumps on, helps with getting Helgix out, and then goes unconscious. I can't remember who got it out in the end, but we basically deactivated
Ori.
this. Ori did it. Thank you. Yeah, we deactivated this, and we kind of just left off caged, not immediately a threat, probably.
And more
and
dormant.
That. Did I miss
Like,
anything of dire importance?
I don't believe so. And also, I feel like I've just drawn like a really shitty, evil Google Chrome logo over here or
You
something.
mean Google?
Shit, okay, shit, you're right.
Don't be evil, lol.
That's so disappointing.
Counter Google. So, let me just change out the music.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly run off and get something to drink before we start.
I'm gonna take that as an opportunity to use the bathroom.
Sure.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh. Oh, gotta meet my hair.
What?
Oh, no, I just got a big chunk of my hair in my mouth. Blech. Curse of long hair. I guess.
Just animate your hair. You know,
Would that
just,
make the
like,
problem worse?
Well, no, because they can tell it to not enter your mouth, or else she'll beat it up.
Oh, I'm muted.
Yeah, true. I could just threaten to bite it. Chew it, rather. In that case.
Just don't start coughing up hairballs.
Ugh, no. I'm just imagining like the split end you would get from that. But yeah. Just go around looking like some sort of sinister villain with like the mad Medusa hair.
Ah, yes, the powerful Gorgon of Scotland.
Aye.
Alright.
Spawns.
So we're all back. So Just,
think. I'm pretty sure
Yes.
I was there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
boom. We got Mr. Just Roll Good. So, let's see. Any magical effects? I suppose the mirror images would go away in about a minute, so pew.
Oh yes, we all take 10d10 necrotic damage from being in this room.
Would you like that?
No.
Thanks.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Okay. Noted.
You wouldn't like
But
it,
yeah.
but what if you had to take it?
Volunteer Garth's tribute.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Shit.
You say it, you get it.
Hey, remember that time I rolled a 99 on a D100 and everyone was
Whoever
just like,
smelt
oh,
it dealt
God.
it.
So yeah, the room is quiet now.
Biggums.
The core in the center of the room is still floating, you know, some 30, 35 feet above above the pit that it is above. The scales that are, I guess, shields, barriers, decoration, some weird aesthetic, who knows, still do spin around it. Again, that's sort of Atlantis, the Lost Empire, like the Crystal of the King sort of bit, although far closer. Ooh, actually, that's something I just realized.
Interesting.
Ori, can you roll me? Actually, wait, we could just find out. Wait. Scroll.
Also, you're on top of the orb over here.
Oh yeah. Ori and Varric are on top of the core itself.
Oh, okay, good. I thought we were like below it, and I was like, oh no, corpse water.
Sir Grayson is basically being held aloft by a force cage. Abigail's below in the water, as is Ray's. Yes.
Ugh, corpse water. Have fun with that.
Can you roll me a dex check? Not
Dex
save, check.
Okay, doke. Could be better, could be worse.
Could be better, could be
Yeah.
worse, but it's above a 14, so
Oh, there we go.
it's above a 14. Yeah, as you are the one that sort of popped out Helgix from the core, he doesn't just fall all the way down into the water, into the murky depths below. I should say, like, the 30 feet indicator is 30 feet to, like, the water's surface. Not like the whole pit is 30 feet. So it's like the walls that you guys could see are 30 feet. if anything. So yeah, you have
Would Grace know how
Helgix
much deeper it could possibly
in your hand. Rose and Ruhan, you guys could see that the prong, the tuning fork over here, is still glowing. This sort of either iron or silvery or whatever material, like shiny metallic material prong, does still have this faint dark green aura around it.
Did it seem to change at all when it was dislodged, or when the thing died?
No.
She'll go over and... Actually, can I just use Divine Sense? Would that work
Sure.
on this thing? Let's click Divine Sense and find out.
I mean, you can use it regardless of if it works or not. Who knows?
No, it's more for detecting people, not...
Ah, now my character sheet loaded.
60 feet. Okay, you're barely fine. It is dead. This is
Right.
true. The Twisted Bone Naga is dead. But not fully.
Hmm?
Make
We're getting
me...
Princess Bride dead but not dead situation?
Yes. Make me a perception check. I'll say with advantage with the Divine Sense, but use your Charisma instead of your Wisdom.
Very good, because that's a +5 instead. Perception I am trained, so roll 2d20, drop lowest 1.
That or Arcana. I think either one would work.
Can I swim over to Abigail and ask if she needs a lift out of the hole? Because I see things in the
fine.
water. We should get out of the water. There be some things moving below.
She like looks down. Right. June's climbing. 29. With your insight into what sort of creature it is, and just a capable roll, you literally one off from max. Yeah. This creature, this twisted abomination of a guardian, will come back when it's killed. And there's nothing short of a wish that can prevent it from doing such.
Right. Damn, even Radiant Power can't keep... Radiant Power can keep
Radiant
it
Power
dead
puts it in the ground, but
yeah.
it rises up out of the ground. Not in any quick capacity, not at least in your guys' timetabling. There are other ways of doing it as well, not just a wish spell. If this thing is undead, there are always processes of, how to say, severing the connection.
Right. Would she be able to tell if he's, like, connected to the lair, or if that's, like, because he's been exposed to the Feywilds or something?
Well, 29, I would give it to... It's probably something to do with the core.
Right.
Like, that thing is clearly emitting out massive amounts of energy, with, or whether or not it is, like, purposeful or not.
Right.
It probably has something to do with that. In terms of how quickly it will come back to life, so to speak, somewhere within a week.
Maybe. Okay.
Can I just point out how much I love your choice in music here?
I think it's very, very fitting, and it's this is great.
Yeah, just utterly beautiful song.
Very harrowing of a song with all the background echoing effects. Not gonna lie, but I think that's what makes it great.
Actually, I feel like Roker could be like probably over there at this point. She is. Actually, Varric might be able to use that information. She'll disseminate that information, mostly just like directed towards Varric. See if he can figure out if the core and it are actually connected and how to break that potentially. If there's a way to break it, I mean, like, if you need that level of power for it to come back, and you can't really prevent it without like a crazy high level of power, I don't know.
Give me a second. It's taking a year to open up a sheet.
Thanks, Roll20.
Yeah, it took me forever too.
34.
Look at them fucking numbers, baby.
Yeah, you would have had a 30 from the Arcana, because it's not a guidance.
Yeah, because it's a bolstering bond, yeah.
Keck. 34.
Does that affect anything?
Aside from the question you just pitched over to Varric and I already rolled for her, if you want to ask me anything else, I'm game. Varric can confirm that this core is the power source that is reanimating it. That the soul is not being actually sent across, if that makes sense. It's being just trapped in this.
Right.
All along with a lot of other stuff, with how powerful it is. He does wonder what it must look like underneath this stony exterior that it has. Because you guys could sort of see into it, at least him and Ori. The part where Helgix is popped out, it looks like, you're like a geode.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a hollow on the inside. That's what this looks like. It's hollow on the inside, but filled with a bunch of fucking crystals, like everywhere in it.
Okay.
And, you know, any of you magic users know that, like, crystals are, like, catalyst conduits and banks of power. That you can store magic energy in crystals.
Power in it, then.
It's got so much power into it, it actually will arc from one side to the other, like light, like electricity, just from crystal to crystal inside.
Okay. With that Arcana check, would she be able to tell if this thing's, like, super cursed or something? Or, like, get an idea of what it is supposed to do, potentially?
Also, if you're Divine Sense, you know you're on desecrated ground.
Oh, good.
But I think you had that info from earlier anyway, so...
Probably popped up at some point, also makes sense.
Yeah.
Put your question in a bit more context there, Rose. The Draconic on the... You see the letters that go vertically on the surface, yeah?
Ah! Sorry.
Right.
It be reading, this power crystal holds the lost essence of true ascension.
Dang, Ruhan was pretty close with the stuff from earlier then.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sorry, can't hear you. Say that again.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We should figure out how to fix this.
Can sound pass through a force gauge?
Can we say it doesn't?
Probably.
Can we see like just like the vague outline of them at all, like through it, or
No,
is
you
it
can
just?
see through a force gauge. We talked about this last time. A force gauge is invisible, so you can see right
Okay, okay.
like, just through it. Hey, take it.
I'm
Creates
going
a solid barrier, blah blah blah, blocking any spells,
Points
blah
to
blah blah.
I'm going to cast Detect Magique.
I'll
on-
say since it would count as a quote-unquote solid barrier, then yeah, it probably does. It probably doesn't block sound, but it probably does muffle sound.
Yeah, like talking through a wall kind of thing.
Exactly. You
Okay.
no, you can't ritual cast, can you?
Nah, we had this discussion
Okay.
last time.
We did.
It's not
I remember
expensive
the
though, at
answer.
least.
You cast detect magic. Tango, get out of here.
Okay.
Walking
I
away.
somehow moved through the wall here, Crash.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys are able to do that because I have the setting turned on, which is like the wall. The lighting things are walls. Like I don't know how you guys are able to do that.
Magic.
Huh, that's interesting, actually.
It might just be this
Do you
mouse
have
question.
only updates on drop?
I do not. Also, I did not have that setting on. I'm an idiot. I think I turned it on a different slide, and then assumed I did it for this one. Now you guys shouldn't be able to go through there.
Nope.
Bink, bink. Yep. It's like a goldfish on a glass. On the.
Hide
that's words.
explorable darkness. Okay, whatever. I don't care. Actually, you know what? I can just do this. Wait. Reset. Pew. I guess you just if you guys move yourselves like once, then it'll like reset the area. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, just move you guys around to give you back your light. There. Yeah. So you cast detect magic. Where do you look first? Where do you direct your senses?
I'm gonna look at the. She's focusing on the fork, tuning fork. Not touching it, mind you, if she can, because shit looks evil. Right, just walks over and picks it up.
No, I'm looking at it.
Let's see. Well, it clearly is magic. I don't think you even need the fucking spell for that.
Yeah.
In terms of the schools, let me double check. I think I already have an idea, but I just want to double check. Where is it? Okay, yeah. Has divination magic upon it. And conjuration. What's the other one? Yeah, conjuration. Divination and conjuration.
It doesn't tell you if it's cursed. I think there's specifically a spell. Yeah, it's called Identify, Daniel. Garth, whatever.
No, identify doesn't identify curses either.
It doesn't? What identifies if
it's
something
not.
is cursed?
Putting it on.
Or if you're a paranoid sort, you can cast Remove Curse before you touch it.
That's a good point.
I would say, or you do have Helgix in your hand right now. With a-
Yeah.
with a bit extra chunk, but but he's still the same dimensions, I guess is the best way to say it, as
Yeah.
previous.
Okay, I guess she's just sort of looking down and being like, okay, what now? What do I do with this?
You have removed me from the core.
Oh fuck! I forgot I talked.
Yeah, it's never really talked to Helgis.
So, you prefer it out or in
Oh my
of
god.
the contraption? Not dirty, Garth. I swear to God.
I like to think Ori just looked at the
To
roof.
break the fourth wall.
Just looks at the roof. Garth
This is
shut up.
like at least like the third time where we've like gotten evidence for it. I love it. Great.
So
It's like,
does that connect you to the whole
Network. Yes.
network? Okay.
I request
what-
to be reattached to the core.
Have
And
you
what would
come
that
to your
do?
senses then? If you get
Yes.
put back in, will you attack?
No.
I'm trying to figure out. Give it a second.
Oh, we could just go eat and then talk while eating, and then it'd be so
It's the same, yeah.
rendition.
Out of curiosity, can shiny rocks lie, Reds? I don't know if this one can, but maybe. I don't know
Reyes
much
would
about
say they probably
fucking rocks.
can.
Okay, so you could be lying, maybe? Yes, possibly, about wanting to not kill us?
That is a possibility.
At least he's honest.
I would say for you, Rose, looking at the cage, it looks like a solid wall to you. Like, just a fucking solid glowing wall.
Just that meme of the guy like looking at a brick wall and talking to it.
Basically. To
I
the point
guess.
where you're still able to see through it barely, but it's like watching, like, trying to weave and look through, like, branches of a tree. Like, you're really just catching, like, little bits and pieces, glimpses through the thing, while the rest of it is just blocking your vision.
And then
Yeah.
one jump scares her.
This is this is an evocation spell. Through and through. A 7th level evocation spell.
Would she be able to tell with detect magic how long it's gonna last?
An hour.
Alright. Well, this is gonna be a while.
But what?
Taps on the
He
cage.
was?
Yeah.
Ah.
The invisible cage.
Ding, ding.
Alright, are you good at miming now?
Yep, definitely.
Oh, that's good to use for a trick. You'll have to do a wee performance for us later then.
Oh, it was more my brother's skills. Anyways, she's gonna just turn around and look at the board. Just roll. Okay. She shouldn't pick it up. Look at this. I shouldn't pick the thing up. I'm gonna pick the thing up. She picks it up.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
You pick it up, it has a slight hum in your hand.
Not immediately evil.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Just gonna. Just gonna.
I would say, like,
Hmm.
with Detect Magic and the 30 Arcana, this is like